I know I have done it and you also have done it. What? Snapping at someone we love over absolutely nothing. And the worst part is thinking the rest of the day that why did I do that? Like, what's wrong with me? And in this video, I'm going to tell you that snapping at someone or losing control doesn't have to do anything with your willpower. But at first, I have to tell you, one of the funniest experiments that scientists have conducted to prove this hypothesis that sometimes why we lose control or get angry without any reason. Let's deep dive into this topic today. But before that, if you're new here, first of all, welcome to my channel. My name is Mahmoud. I'm a biomedical scientist and I have a PhD in molecular medicine. So this scientist took 107 couple who are living together and they tracked them for 21 days and gave each person something very unusual to measure their anger. I'll tell you what, but before that, I'll tell you that why this matters. Have you ever noticed that most of the times that those moments when we snap, get angry without any reason, it's the later part of a day. After skipping meals when we're drained and we're tired. And sometimes we say like we're tired, we're stressed out. What if it's not stress or anxiety? What if it's much simpler and much more fixable? Because our brain runs on fuel and that fuel is glucose. When we skip meal, when we go without food for a long time, it starts losing our ability to control our emotions. And that exactly these scientists wanted to prove. So there's what they did. They recruited 107 married couple, real couple who are living together. And 21 days straight, every single morning and night, each person measured their blood sugar level at home. But that's not the crazy part. Each person was given a small voodoo doll. And they told them that that doll represents their spouse. Every night before bed, put as many pins as possible into your doll as you feel angry towards your partner today. Voodoo doll, pins, and 21 days. I know this is funny and ridiculous, but this is one of the validated approach to measure the aggressive feelings towards a partner in a relationship. The more pins they put in the voodoo doll, the angrier they felt that day. But here is what that really gets interesting. After 21 days of tracking the blood sugar and stabbing the voodoo doll, they came to the lab for the final test. And this is where they measure the actual aggression, not just the feelings. Each partner played a computer game what they thought they were playing against their partners. Whoever won that round, they got to do something to the loser, such as blast them with a noise like fire alarm, dentist drill, nail on the chalkboard, through the headphone. But they did not know that they are not blasting those noise to the partners, but it was computer simulated and the scientists were looking at the aggression level. But the participants, they got to choose that how loud and how long they are going to torture their partner, which is a computer simulator, through that noise. The louder and the longer they made it, the more aggressive they were being. Now the scientists, they have two different measurements. The pin in the dolls means how angry these people felt, and the noise blast, how aggressive these people acted. And when they looked into the data, the result was shocking. On night when their blood sugar level was lower, they put more pins into the voodoo doll. Not just a few, significantly more pins on the voodoo doll. And people who had average lower blood sugar for 21 days, they blasted their spouse with louder and longer noise in the lab. Let me say that again. Lower blood sugar means more anger, more aggression. And this was not just a coincidence. The statistical correlation was very strong. Every time the blood sugar goes down, the anger went up. But the question is, why? Why does skipping a meal turn us into an angry monster? The answer is inside your brain, what is happening right now. Our brain has two parts fighting for controls. One is prefrontal cortex. This is our rational brain, logic, empathy, self-control, and patience. This is the part that tells us that, you know what, this is a very small thing, it's not worth fighting for. And the second part of the brain is amygdala. This is our emotional brain. Anger, fear, impulse. This part tells us that how dare he put towel on the floor? How come he did not throw the trash? Normally, the prefrontal cortex keeps the amygdala or emotions in check. When our blood sugar drops, when we skip meals, when we go without food for a long period of time, the prefrontal cortex does not have enough fuel to stay in control. That's why you snap That's why you lose control. Not because you're a bad person, because your brain literally does not have enough fuel to control its emotion. But the problem is most people will be thinking that my glucose level is down, I can have just sugary drink or dessert or something sweet. No, that's the worst thing you can do, because when you spike your blood sugar with pure sugar, it shoots up fast and crashes down just as fast. That crash, that's the time when you get more irritable, more angry, and there's a chance that you're gonna snap faster than before. So eating sugar doesn't solve the problem, it makes it worse. Then what should you eat? What you need is stable blood sugar. Not spike, not crashes, steady fuel all day long. Here is how you can do that. First, eat a balanced meal. Protein, healthy fat, fibers, not just carbs. Egg, nuts, vegetables, and whole grains. This keeps your blood sugar stable for hours. Number 2, don't skip meals, especially if it's a stressful day. If you know that you have a tough conversation coming or a long day ahead, please eat first. Your brain needs fuel to handle stress without snapping. Number 3, have some small snacks between meals if you need them. An apple with peanut butter, a handful of nuts, something that will keep your glucose level steady throughout the day. And number 4, stay hydrated. Water matters because water helps you to regulate blood sugar level throughout the day. Here's the thing you need to remember, that if it's a tough conversation at the end of the day, maybe about money, about the relationship, timing matters. Don't do it late at night when you both are exhausted and haven't eaten anything. Don't do right after the work when you both are drained. Give yourself the best chance to stay calm. Eat first, rest, and then talk. Because you need to understand that it's not about the willpower, it's about the biology. Funny thing is, when you keep your blood sugar level steady throughout the day, you're not just avoiding hunger, you are also preserving a relationship. Because sometimes to save a relationship, funny thing is, a snack can help you a lot. By the way, if you want to see more science-based healthy habit and productivity hacks, please give it a like to this video and see you in the next one.